Alright, so today we have another SpeedCubeShop unboxing, and in this order we have a ton of new releases that I am really excited to check out. So for starters, we just have the Qiyi QiYuan 4x4, and this is their budget one that's been out for a little while, but this is for an upcoming video that I want to do. So I guess we'll still go over that for completion, but into some of the new releases. This one is the YuXin HuangLong. This is the stock version from the factory, unmagnetized, and I also went ahead and got the magnetized cosmic version, so this one would be really exciting. And we also finally have the GAN 4x4. This is the 460M, and I decided to go ahead and get it in stickerless. So I think for starters, we'll just go ahead and check out this 4x4 just to get it over with. So I have tried out the stickerless one before, but I'm not really sure if the colored ones differ in performance compared to the black or white ones. So here's the black one. Out of the box, it's just very tight and stiff, but I have gotten some really great results from the stickerless version. That one moves really well. It's really smooth, really nice to turn, and it's pretty much the best budget 4x4 out there in my opinion, but I wanted to see how this one compared, and for starters, it seems like it is a little bit different. I don't know, just something about that performance is not quite as appealing, but I'll have to set this thing up and see how it turns out. But yeah, the Qiyi QiYuan is pretty much the best budget 4x4 out there right now, so definitely go for it if you're looking for a cheap 4x4. Alright, now I wanted to go ahead and check out the YuXin HuangLong. Now this one is just the stock version from the factory, unmagnetized. So we've got a pamphlet here, pretty thick. We've got the cube, which looks awesome, and also we have some ball bearings. So apparently there is a slot in the corners where you can put in these ball bearings. So I'm assuming, I guess YuXin thought this cube was going to be pretty light, but just from feeling it and tossing around, it seems kind of okay, at least for me. So yeah, I'll just have to play around with these. I'll see how they are in this cube, but let's just go ahead and see how this 3x3 actually performs. But yeah, really nice packaging. I'll just get that out of the way, and let's go ahead and check out this cube. Right off the bat, I really love the stickers. Definitely a step up from the YuXin Little Magic stickers. I thought the shades on those looked pretty great, but just the quality of them, it didn't really hold up. So here is the cube. Pretty dry feeling, but it also is extremely fast. First impressions, it really just reminds me of a sort of improved and faster YuXin Little Magic. It still has that smooth and somewhat crispy feeling, but it's pretty dry out of the box, and it's just very fast and yeah, light feeling. So yeah, I'm gonna have to see how these ball bearings play into this cube, but personally I'm not really having trouble with the cube's weight as of now. So I'm gonna have to set this up and just see how it turns out. But wow, corner cutting is so effortless to do. 45, it does it extremely easily. Reverse is very nice as well. So yeah, very effortless corner cutting, really nice. Seems to flow well, doesn't really lock up easily. But yeah, I think the only problem that I'm really having with this cube is that it feels really dry. The speed is nice, it's controllable, but it is fast at the same time. It's smooth, it flows pretty well, but yeah, just the feeling itself, it's kind of dry. So taking a look at the mechanism, yeah, I mean, from the looks of it, it pretty much looks like an upgraded YuXin Little Magic. It's got primary internals, corners look pretty much the same, but the edges, it looks like there's an extra step added. But yeah, again, very reminiscent and similar to the YuXin Little Magic. But yeah, definitely not a bad cube. Setting that aside, I want to go ahead and see what SpeedCubeShop did with this cosmic magnetic version. So this one, I believe it is not the factory magnetized one, it's just the one that SpeedCubeShop themselves magnetized. Alright, and so here is the cube. I decided to go ahead and get in the stickerless. Alright, and so here it is. Yeah, I definitely love these stickerless shades, and I'm really glad that they did use a glossy plastic, because on the YuXin Little Magic, they do use that frosted surface that I really do not like. So yeah, I'm glad I'm gonna be able to grip this puzzle, but I just want to go ahead and see how this thing performs. Yeah, definitely is a little bit gummy from the Cosmic Service, but it overall feels really nice, and I can definitely tell that it is gonna be a really good cube after breaking in. So the actual magnets themselves, they're not too strong, but they are kind of noticeable, and they certainly do help with controlling the puzzle and just keeping it overall stable. But yeah, very, very nice cube. And so after trying this one that's actually set up, I can definitely tell that there is a lot of potential for the YuXin HuangLong, but you know, I gotta be honest, I think the only reason why I'm not exactly super impressed or blown away by it is because it still is very similar to the YuXin Little Magic. The only thing is that there is just a few upgrades in here and there, but yeah, overall, very reminiscent of the YuXin Little Magic still. And yeah, don't get me wrong, this is certainly a really, really great cube, but for me personally, I was just kind of expecting something a little bit different from YuXin. But yeah, still is a really nice cube, and I'll have to break this Cosmic version in and see if it is going to be my main. But yeah, I mean, performs extremely well. Corner cutting is just really effortless to do, which I really love. Reverse, yeah, really nice. And speed is controllable, but it can be fast when you want it to. So yeah, I'm gonna have to play around with those ball bearings and, you know, just see how it changes this cube. But if you do like the YuXin Little Magic, but you feel like, you know, there's something a little left to be desired, definitely take a look at the YuXin HuangLong. But yeah, out of the box, definitely super happy with the performances of these cubes. Alright, so last up, let's go ahead and check out the GAN 460M. So this one I decided to go ahead and get in stickerless. Alright, and so here it is. Wow, that looks awesome. So here's the cube, and it also comes with a tensioning tool, and I would assume that this one is specific for the 4x4 size. So here we have a really nice scan bag, another pamphlet, 4x4 tutorial, and let's just go ahead and get into the puzzle itself. So nice case, and this one, I am going to read it over because I have heard that the 460 is pretty tricky to tension, and so I'm assuming this is a manual to show you how to do that. Yeah, so I'm going to have to take a look at this later on. But into the actual puzzle. Alright, and so here it is. Yet again, glossy plastic, which I am really happy about. And we're just going to go ahead and get into the turning of this thing. Wow, so that is actually very, very nice. Quite honestly, I wasn't really sure what to be expecting with this cube. You know, but straight off the bat, I'm really liking it so far. I think the first thing I noticed, GAN has a history of producing really buttery smooth feeling cubes, but the feeling of this 4x4 is very, very crispy, and you can even hear it too in how it sounds. It sounds really crispy as well. Yeah, it certainly is a really fast cube too. I'm really happy with how these outer layers are though, because it's just really easy to manipulate and turn them however you want. You know, it feels like you're turning an actual 3x3 with these outer layers. They're just very, very nice. Flows extremely well. A little bit of an internal pop there. I'm gonna fix that super quickly. So it just popped right back in, but I'm not really sure if that was an issue of me just going a little bit too crazy with the turning. But the inner layers, you know, they're not bad, but not quite as good as the outer layers. It seems to have a little bit of an issue with stability. It just seems to deform a little bit more easily, and yeah, I mean, overall though, it is a pretty good 4x4. For GAN's first 4x4, I think this is a very, very nice start, and Yeah, obviously the most innovative and interesting thing about this cube is the magnets. I mean, they just look so interesting. You've got like a little plastic casing around them. And yes, certainly very, very innovative. So I'm not really sure exactly why GAN decided to go that route with the magnets. Maybe it's just a little bit easier to, keep the quality control over. But I don't know, whatever it is, I think they're doing a pretty good job. I really love how this 4x4 is out of the box. But yeah, it will need some setting up and breaking in to really get a full opinion and well-rounded thought about this cube. So first impressions out of the box, it definitely is a pretty good cube, and I do see a lot of potential in this thing. I'm certainly not disappointed in GAN's first attempt at a 4x4, and it is very impressive what they've been able to do. And personally, I do have a love-hate relationship with GAN cubes, so I'll just have to set this thing up, break it in, and see how it turns out. But yeah, out of the box, definitely not disappointed. Alright, so that is going to wrap it up for this unboxing video. So before I really give my final thoughts on the 460M and the HuangLong specifically, I am just going to have to get used to them and play around with them more before I give my final thoughts and, just really judge them. But if you do have any questions, then feel free to leave them in the comments below. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.